2 hours to midnight with me and Corey and Pat Butler will premiere this Saturday night at 10 o'clock. And every subsequent Saturday, where we don't get cut into by, Guardians or Cavs or anything like that. So who do we have this week? Comedian Kevin Bozeman is going to be back on the show. He's in Thursday. Friday actor Michael Rappaport will be in here. Dr. Ryan Berglund returns to the show for a new installment of Is It Red? He hasn't been here since September of last year. So if you're new to the program, Ryan Berglund is a surgical urologist from the Cleveland Clinic. He's tops in his field. And he comes in occasionally to answer questions that you dudes have, or you ladies have about your dudes. Maybe something drippy going on down there. If you've joined us over the years with Dr. Berglund, you have been privy to some horrifying conversations here on the show. But just as frequently, people will talk about how they went to go see Dr. Berglund, and he practically saved their lives. I haven't seen him since he sliced my sack to get me snipped back there in November. So he'll be in on Friday. Next week, the great Tom Bergeron will join me. Ice-T is going to be on the show. And who else? Somebody's coming in next week, too, that I'm excited to talk to.
Is
President Joe Biden.
Possibly. It's our St. Patty's Day broadcast next week. It'll be next Friday at the Clevelander, starting at 10 a.m. And we hope to see you there. I'll be there. Bill will be there. Cody might be there. He's still on the fence as to whether or not it's important enough for him to be there.
Why don't you want to go?
It's not that I don't want to go. I said I've been too reliable. I just want to keep them on their toes.
What the hell does that mean?
Don't ask.
Well, we know you don't know.
We haven't gotten...
Oh, nice.
We have
if
not...
you're never reliable, they don't expect anything from you.
We have not gotten a straight answer on what that too reliable thing is.
Too reliable.
But that's who he's going with. That's what he's going with, and that's just fine. So anyway, that'll be the 17th. That'll be a lot of fun. Don't know who's going to be there from the morning show. Charlie usually comes to those things.
I heard Charlie's
Sometimes Snitz will be there.
I heard Charlie's and Snitz are locks.
Okay, I know Corey Roddick will be there. Rob, our new program director, he knows how to have a good time. He'll be there too. So anyway.
I got some pals coming out that none of you guys will know, but I'll have fun with them.
Cool story, bro.
Bill will have friends.
Yeah. Well, one of them's a very attractive woman, so that's fun for everybody.
Is it?
You don't like to look
You
at
look
attractive
at her.
women?
That's fine, yeah, but there's lots of attractive women.
Huh? But there's never too many.
Is that what it is? Does she know that's why she's coming out to hang out with you?
No,
People can ogle her?
That's not...
Or Poundcake say, oogle?
She'll
Okay,
she'll
can you
get
Google her?
oogled. She gets oogled no matter what, but she just, wants to hang out on St. Patrick's Day.
Well, we're going to be there, and she's more than welcome to join us. It'll be a lot of fun. I think Brew Kettle is sponsoring it, so thanks to them. If you listen to us on iHeartRadio, of course, you can always leave us messages there. We never know who's going to check in.
I'm a famous actor who may or may not be from the hit TV show Bosom Buddies. I just wanted to say I listen to the Alan Cox Show daily on my radio. My favorite segments are when Ghostbag calls in. I hope Poundcake realizes that all Ghostbag wants is a friend in me. Anyways, I hate the show and was hoping Alan could hit the post on Hey Jealousy by the Gin Blossom.
Oh, hey, whoever that is, 100.7 WMMS, brand new band out of Tempe, Arizona. Yeah, they're running out of water, but they're not running out of rock. Band's called the Gin Blossoms on the Buzzards.
I think if there's one band that would definitely prove they are running out of rock, it's the Gin Blossoms.
Hey, these guys are good.
I love them.
Their guitar player killed himself right when they were getting big, but Robin's a great singer, and these guys still go out. Yeah, they go out on nostalgia tours and stuff.
I've been listening to a lot of Gin Blossoms and Collective Soul and Third Eye Blind lately. I just been in Counting Crows. A lot of this post-grunge stuff has been on repeat in
Working
my
any
place.
Dishwalla in there?
Oh, yeah, I'll throw some Dishwalla.
All right.
I had that phase last summer. I listened to a lot of that. And whenever we rehashed Hinder, that I had a big,
so sweet.
I had like a 2-month binge of that music after that Sounds So Sweet thing that we did.
Hinder. Yeah. All right.
I don't know another song by them.
By whom?
Hinder.
They had another kind of hit. Lips of an Angel was the big one, but there was Get Stoned was their other one.
I feel like they have to close with Lips of an Angel.
They might play it twice.
They
open
they
and
seem like
close
the
it.
type of
Right.
band. Yep.
Yeah, I think Get Stoned was like their other. And that's a layup. You do a song called Get Stoned. I mean, people are going to dig that. But, yeah, post-grunge, boy, it was fine, right? There was a huge, I guess people
I
thought
liked
there was
it.
a void there and it had to be filled with bands like Finger 11.
I
but what are
like
you
that
gonna do?
almost rock. That's like I live there.
Almost rock.
That's my heavy.
Well, those are all rock bands. I mean, they're not hard bands. But like Collective Soul is a solid rock band,
Yeah.
right? They got a good 35 years under their belt. Good for them. They know how to write riffs. You know, Ed Roland's a really good songwriter. So there's plenty of things to enjoy there. Mary told me that her Chicago hot dog was trash.
Dude, I'll never understand it. I went to 2 different places and they were both so bad.
Well, they're all going to make it the same. Chicago hot dog is just the
No,
ingredients.
they were completely different. The first place I went to, I absolutely should not have gone to. It was called Gene and Jude's. I don't know if you've ever been there.
Yeah, Gene and Jude's is great.
I did think it's great.
Yeah.
It is not. First of all, they don't have half the stuff that you mentioned. They
Yeah,
didn't
it's
have
voted
tomato.
the best hot dog in the United States.
The hot dog itself was really good.
Yeah, Vienna beef.
The meat was awesome.
Mhm.
The bun was wet. It was just mustard and onions, and then those sport peppers. They add a little kick. I did
well,
like
that's
that.
not the full deal then. Why
Yeah,
did
They
That's
didn't
not good.
have. They didn't have it. Their like deluxe was mustard, onion, pepper, and then their thing was that they put French fries on top of the hot dog.
Okay, so that's not a Chicago style dog.
But that's not how you if you had ordered, if you say, just give me one with everything,
Yeah.
you get the tomatoes and the celery
No,
salt
they
and
didn't
the-
even have that. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
Huh.
At this Gene and Jude's place, that was the place that was closest to my hotel. And their deluxe was just mustard, onions, sport peppers, and French fries on top. They didn't have the other stuff in house.
Okay.
So I went to a second.
Well, that's
place.
weird. Did you go Superdog?
I went to Superdog.
Yeah.
That
You had to haul ass to Gene and Jude's, didn't you?
no, I was in Rosemont.
Oh, and they're in River Grove or
Yeah,
whatever?
they're like it was like 10 minutes up the street from my hotel.
Yeah, okay.
Then the other place was Superdog, and they had all the fixins. They
Mhm.
had the celery salt, the tomato, all that kind of stuff. The hot dog was way bigger though. It was like
Yeah.
fat. I don't know what it was. But they had the pickle on there,
Mhm.
and I really liked the pickle hot dog combo. I was
Mhm.
very surprised that I liked that as much as I did. But I will say, I don't think I ever have to have another Chicago dog again.
That's fair. I mean, it's not for everybody, and some people are like, why is all this crap on my hot dog? You know, I get that.
I don't understand the hype, and I don't know if it's maybe because I didn't grow up with it, but it was just like exactly what you said. This is a hot dog with a bunch of crap on it.
Hmm.
And it was good, but it wasn't like mind blow. Like the hot dog itself was good, but the rest of it felt unnecessary. It felt overhyped.
Mm-hmm. Well, listen, regional cuisine, you know, people put a lot of pride in that. I enjoy them a great deal. Now, again, I don't have them all the time. So if somebody's like, hey, let's go get a Chicago hot dog, you know, I'll go, yeah, okay. But like, it's not like I get one every time I'm home either.
Yeah.
But I like them.
Yeah, it was, I had it.
But you
and
had one, and if you don't ever have one again, that's fine.
I
Yeah.
might do it in another 5 years if I'm like, hey, let's try another place. But I drove to 2. And that Superdog place is creepy. They had like their 2 mascots.
That's part of the ambiance, Mary.
Dude, their 2 mascots are hot dogs, but like the girl hot dog only has on a skirt. She doesn't have on a top. The other one's like
Are you
a
complaining about
Tarzan
the
theme.
cartoon mascots at Superdog?
They were so creepy. I was looking at them. I'll post a picture.
He's
of my
in like an
Instagram story.
old-timey strongman costume.
Yes,
like
but their
like a Fred Flintstone singlet.
Their eyes
Yeah.
are so creepy. Like
Yeah,
I'll post it
well.
on my Instagram story. I got there and I was like, dude, this is
Makes
this
me hungry
supposed to
for a hot dog.
Right? I was like, is this supposed to be like endearing? What is the point of this? This is terrifying.
Did you get a thick malt?
I can't have dairy.
Nevertheless.
I did not have a thick malt.
You know what I liked more than the hot dog? The thick malt that put me on the toilet for the next 2 hours. All
I
right.
didn't have that.
Well, there you go.
I
There's your food news. Mary didn't care for the Chicago style hot dog. But you tried it, and that's all I asked. I
Right.
was curious what you thought.
At Gene and Jude's, I got 2. because they were small and some fries. And one of them was unimpressed. And then I was driving to Superdog. And I passed a homeless guy, and I reached out. I was like, "You hungry, man?" He was like, "Yeah." And I handed it to him. It's a brown paper bag. It doesn't say anything on it.
Right.
He opened it up, looked inside, and goes, "Gene and Jude's. Can't be mad about that." Like, he knew it.
See? Yeah, of
This
course.
homeless guy knew it just by the way that the food looked. And I was like, well, there you go. There you go, Gene and Jude's. You got the homeless vote.
Well, Superdog really kind of trades on its history a lot because it's like one of the last original,
Car hop.
car hop restaurants. Been there since like 1945 or something.
It looks like they haven't updated it.
No, they have not. No, they got a little bit of new neon there, but you're there for the food, not the ambiance. Come on. All right. Well,
You're just okay.
okay. Well, you'd be pleased to know that I think they're moving Portillo's locations into Northeast Ohio. That's a chain that for some reason people crap on, which I don't understand because it's still Chicago. It's a Chicago chain. It's still Chicago hot dogs. I don't understand why people crap on Portillo's. But they're moving them into Northeast Ohio, so you'll have plenty of locations to avoid
Well,
if they move that way.
when I was talking about my poor Chicago hot dog experience in the green room, all of the comedians and the club owner were all like, "You should go to Portillo's." Every single one of them was like, "Why are you trying these like rinky-dink places? You should have just gone to Portillo's."
Well, you were out in Rosemont, too.
Right.
I mean, if you were right downtown, there, might have been. But those are fine,
yeah.
Nothing wrong with those. Again, they're all going to make you the same hot dog. It's just the stuff they put on it. It's not like they go, "Oh, this place is using this, and this place is using this." They're all using the same kind of hot dog. Cavaliers lose a squeaker over the Celtics last night.
What?
Sorry, win a squeaker over the Celtics last night. Overtime, 118 to 114 was the final. If you saw Grant Williams say he was going to make both of them free throws and then did not make both of them free throws with like a couple of seconds left in the game or something.
That's hella
Reflog
embarrassing.
18 on Twitter, who's a very funny sports meme connoisseur, had the immediate meme that was perfect for that, where Grant Williams says, "I'm gonna make both of these," and then it was Jason Bateman saying, "The F you are."
I love that meme. That like the Jason
Is that an
Bateman-
Arrested Development thing or something? I don't know that I've seen that.
Horrible Bosses.
Okay.
Is that what that's from?
I
He
don't
was in
know.
that. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because I'm pretty sure that's Horrible Bosses meme.
Okay. Well, anyway, Cavs over the Celtics. Celtics are very good, though, too. They lost to the Knicks are suddenly good. They're like right behind the Cavs. The Knicks. They won 9 in a row. So the end of the NBA season is more exciting than ever before.
Oh,
And all of your Cavaliers action here on WMMS.
it's from Identity Thief.
Oh, God. Who saw that? With Melissa McCarthy?
I did not, but
Jesus. I did, but it was not good.
it's got that one moment though.
Okay.
It's all it takes now. You have a moment that can become a meme. That's all you need.
Yeah. Michael Jordan just had to cry one time
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
to be
All it took.
enshrined in meme history.
He's got two of the top memes. He's got the Jordan crying meme, and then he's also got and I took that personally.
Yeah.
From the documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you've been reading about Justin Turner. Justin Turner is a third baseman for the Boston Red Sox, and he took a pitch to the face. Took a fastball to the face. This is
break
in
your face.
spring training, by the way. How'd you like that? I just can't imagine anything worse than getting hurt before the season even begins.
Does he get his full money if he's out for the season?
Well,
they got
I think he's
insurance.
okay. He didn't break a jaw or anything. He got 16 stitches after this.
But what do they always tell you when you are learning to play baseball?
Put your head into the ball.
No. Keep your eye on the ball. And he took that personally.
And I took that personally.
So, yeah, he took a fastball to the face, and if you saw any of the video, it was immediately spraying blood and whatever. But he came out pretty much unscathed. I mean, for something that would freak you out if you saw it and freak you out if it was you, he just had to get a bunch of stitches. They were playing, I don't know who they were playing, but he got lit up. So
Take your base.
What's that?
Take your base.
Yeah. Matt Manning's heater right to the dome. Justin Turner's a 2-time All-Star, and it sounds like he narrowly avoided becoming some kind of, I don't know, someone who needs help getting around because they've taken severe trauma to the cabeza. He used to be with the Dodgers. Pay him a lot of money to go play for the Boston Red Sox.
Do baseball players wear cups?
Some do.
Okay. I didn't know if there was a certain...
Would you?
Well, I
don't know that there's
if it was protocol, yeah.
I don't know that there's a lot of danger of getting hit in the balls with a
Probably
baseball.
the catcher.
Well,
right?
catcher's completely covered in pads,
They're
but he's crouched
squatting,
down.
Yeah.
And
But,
the ump.
huh?
And the umpire?
Does the umpire wear a cup?
Well, I'm just thinking about the people that wear the most padding,
Yep.
and that's like the umpire and I guess the pitcher.
Uh-huh.
Catcher.
Catcher. that's what I'm
Catcher,
saying.
you mean, yeah. Remember, Poundcake, pitching, not catching.
Right.
Some umpires, sure, will wear an athletic protector, the old jock strap.
Because I remember back in the day, when I did biddy wrestling, I didn't wear a cup. But I remember some people were like, oh, you don't wear a cup? Because some wrestlers do, some wrestlers don't. And I didn't know which ones.
I wore a cup when I wrestled, yes.
Why?
Well, because there's a lot of flailing limbs and you're trying to get somebody in a hold and it's close grappling. So I don't need you. It's a very high probability that you're going to get a knee in the nuts or something. And you're just wearing a singlet. So there's no pads at all. You're wearing headgear to cover your ears. But you're wearing a cup because other than that, you're just wearing a singlet. Yeah. So I absolutely wore a cup when I wrestled.
I don't think I had. I don't know how long I was in biddy wrestling, but I practiced a lot and I was okay. But I don't remember being in any meets. Like I don't remember.
That came when you got to college.
He had the meats.
I don't think I stayed that long. Maybe I quit because I was a big quitter back at that.
Well, at least you're honest about it.
Well, it's true. I was trying to find my thing. I did like karate. I did track.
You were trying a lot of things out.
Yeah, my mom was like adamant about me finding like an extracurricular. That's why orchestra came into play. She was like, "No, you're not doing choir. People go to choir to screw around. You're not doing band because I'm not paying for an instrument. Orchestra, you get a free instrument, and the teacher's really strict, and you might learn something." She's like, "Reading music is like learning another language," and I learned how to read music, so she was right about that. She's like, "It makes you smarter," so she made me do orchestra.
Well, that worked out. You are definitely smarter.
I know how to turn the beat around.
Yeah, you definitely do. But you didn't stick with your musical instrument either.
No, because I couldn't. I moved to a different high school, so I didn't continue it on in high school. I went to a vocational high school, so that became my extracurricular doing a trade. So
you were only playing the instrument for the extracurricular. It wasn't that you wanted to continue learning an instrument.
I wanted to, but it was really hard because I wouldn't be able to go to my high school. I would have to drive from my vocational high school to Oberlin to take the last period of the day, which was orchestra. I wanted to stay in orchestra because orchestra went on all the trips. They would go to Italy. Like the year I left, they went.
Wanted it for the perks.
Yeah, but like I loved the teacher. Miss Thomas was like a prophet. Like she was the best teacher I think Oberlin has ever had, in my opinion. But people years back has had her, and they say the same thing. But orchestra was a lit class. Everyone in there was smart as hell, and they got to go on all the trips. So I felt smarter being around smart people.
Iron sharpens iron, buddy.
Huh?
Nothing.
Nailed it. You play the viola, yeah?
Yep.
We play legato.
Legato. You played viola, legato. Yeah, there you go. That's Poundcake. It's part of his orchestral movement.
People would make fun of me because my nostrils would flare while I would play.
Yeah, I make weird faces when I play the drums.
Yeah.
Well, what's the matter with that?
I get what my ex-wife called a concentration face.
Yes, you look angry.
Yeah, very zoned in on it, and it's always made her laugh.
That's so. Brian does that too. When he plays the drums, he like tucks in his lower lip and sticks his chin in the air. And that even when he's like fake playing the drums, that's what his face immediately does.
He bites his bottom lip and
he like tucks his bottom lip in and then like sticks his chin up in the air. Like I can't see you. Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, and that's how like an old man. That's how he plays.
Like the old guy in SpongeBob.
Yeah.
The FUR is from Ozark. Okay. Somebody says the Bateman meme. I've got to take a break.
I saw that it was from.
You might be right. I'll look at it. I'm going to break here. I'll have Weezer tickets for you. They have decided to go out on the road this summer, taking a bunch of different bands with them. They're going to bring Modest Mouse and Mama to the Cleveland stop. That is in June or July, I believe, out there at Blossom. So if you want to go see Weezer, I will have a couple tickets for you here on the way back. 35192 on a text for anything else, and we'll be back.
It's the Alan Cox Show.
On our free iHeartRadio app and your favorite smart